After a disappointing afternoon, what's your immediate reaction to that one?
Yeah, not good enough. Especially in the first half, nowhere near it. Didn't do the basics right again. Didn't win duels. Lacked a little bit of quality when we got into the final third again. And yeah, didn't do enough. So found ourselves behind. Forced to make a couple of changes to change the shape to try and get a little bit more pressure on them, who kind of were having it all their own way. So yeah, not good enough in the first half, nowhere near it. A little bit better in the second half, a little bit more on the front foot, but overall the goals that we conceded, not like us.
We did have the chances to go 1-0 up again. Like, you're probably sick of saying it, not hitting the target, you're not going to score.
Exactly, yeah. And there was a couple of other occasions as well where we did manage to nick the ball off Peterborough. Not loads, because we say our press wasn't great. We just didn't show any quality in the final third. So when you don't do that and you don't believe that you're going to score, then it becomes difficult and you're just waiting for the opposition to get one, and that's kind of where we're at the minute. So we need to address that if we can, be more of a threat. I actually felt we were more of a goal threat in the second half when we had the three strikers on, obviously playing with a front two and a 10 and changed the shape and tried to get crosses into the box. Sam Dalby took his goal well. Mason should have scored obviously when he goes through, and we should have had a goal from the corner. That probably wasn't a foul, so could have had 3 goals but didn't, and find ourselves losing another game.
In terms of their first goal, disappointing it's come so easily from a long ball.
Yeah, and from a big chance from us actually. We got in down the sides and put a cross in the box, and their keeper smothers it, and from a direct ball, you know, we need Jono to win that header. Doesn't win the header, and the lad's in on goal. So disappointing. Obviously not the most ideal goal to concede, but all of them. We'll pick the bones out of it tomorrow and go through it all. But as a whole defending unit, as a whole team unit trying to defend, we wasn't good enough today.
And you made those subs before the break. Is that just a reflection of how you feel the game was going at that time?
Yeah, sometimes you have to do that. I know it was only a couple of minutes before half time, but I didn't want to be 2-0 down before half time. We could go in at 1-0 and have a go and reassess, which we did, but we give them a second goal anyway in the second half. And then most disappointing thing is once we do give ourselves a lifeline, get back into the game, a minute later it's 3-1. So poor goals, and we got punished.
Like you say, we do get that goal back. We look like we're in the ascendancy at that point, and given the chances to follow that, if that had just stayed 2-1, you would have had every chance of being in the game still. Yeah,
and we created as well other good chances after that, even when it was 3-1, but wasn't to be. But as I say, it's gone now. We have to get on to the next one, which is Tuesday against Port Vale. I'll obviously make changes for that and try and get as freshness into the team as best as we can, but the massive game is the weekend that we need to make sure that we're ready for.
In terms of moving on, what do we need to do now to refocus ourselves and go again next week?
Stick together. As I say, I know it's frustrating at the moment. We're going through a sticky run. Not brilliant, because confidence looks a little bit low from some of the players, which is not ideal. You want them to keep believing in what they're doing, because I think that they're good players, so keep believing in what they're doing, but stick together, everyone, and we'll get through it.
And just finally, on Teddy, it was an illness that kept him out of today's squad.
Yeah, he's not well. He had to go home this morning. He was in the hotel last night and was vomiting and whatever, so he went home, so yeah, he wasn't available.